GK.
I'm Yumi.
Alright, it's Big Jono.
Yes, Randy Rand.
And we got 3 goddamn hitters at the back. We got
Reina Mimi. Nibby Nibs. Bella Lee. And this is...
Be my guest.
Shop.
What up, people? How's it going, man? This is Be My Guest podcast, and welcome.
Yep.
How's everyone feeling, man?
You're blessed, man.
Yeah, I'm
blessed.
I'm feeling fresh.
Yes, Sunday inside London. It's nice and cold outside, and the snow was down to this morning, and everyone was out excited and that.
Yeah, the snow was down this side over with it. You're touring.
What did you say?
We said, yeah, wherever that joke was, bro. We run with it still.
Snow today, biggest.
Yeah, anyway, man, how's everyone feeling, man? Welcome to Be My Guest podcast, where we're just here, obviously vibes in, we introduce ourselves, and we're just here, man. We talk about everything and anything, and just at the end of it, hopefully, obviously, you pick up something and you leave here with a message, you know what I mean? But it's all bants, it's all socials, it's all anything educational, business, you name it, we're here. But most importantly, we are a family, and we're just vibes in, you know what I mean? And today, you are our guest, you know what I mean? So obviously, due to the pandemic, you know, the guests are limited, but as we move on, you start to see different faces and that. What are you telling me though?
No, I'm blessed, man. We're here. Like,
Good.
it's been a long time since it's been overdue. It's been overdue.
Yeah.
Yes, it has, hasn't
We've been,
it?
you know, waiting to do this for so long, and here we are, finally.
Yeah, finally here.
It's back with them.
Yo,
I think it's important to have like a little disclaimer though, like just throwing it out there. We're not experts. Everything we discuss here is our opinions.
True.
And anybody who's giving out facts, best believe they are trained and you know they've done their research.
yeah, word.
So putting it out there, we're not experts.
Mm.
For
Yeah.
us.
I don't want to trend on Twitter.
I don't want to trend. I don't want to trend on the blogs.
Twitter, though, talking of Twitter, though,
Mm.
if you're, following us, be sure to use the hashtag Be My Guest podcast and
Yeah.
keep on top of you lot's tweets and stuff.
But what you
Don't slander us, I beg.
yeah, we're not trying to be on the blogs for the wrong reason. You know what I'm saying? The right reasons only. Do you know what I mean?
Clubhouse, bro.
Your Clubhouse, yeah, talking about Be My Guest. Have you guys seen that podcast where they're just talking mad and that?
Now, talking of Clubhouse, though, what do you not think of the app, though? What's it? How's it going so far, though?
I use it, and it's alright, you know, because it's not all of it is nonsense. Do you get what I mean? There's rooms that you go into.
Yeah.
There's that you can actually network. You know, plug your business or whatever.
Is it actually about networking though? Or is it?
I think just like any other social media platform, I think once you filter out the nonsense and again, you got to know why you're on there. Like, do you know what I mean? You can easily be on there and just talk rubbish, or you can be on there and, like, for example, the when I signed up, my interests, stuff like I put stuff like about investing, I put stuff about property and things like that. So those are the things that I see on my page. But sometimes I see about religion as well. So depending on your interest and depending on why you're on there, because like the other day, people are on there for time. The other day I remember, like I was driving, so I thought, let me jump on it quickly. And there was one. They said that they started at 2:30. And the time that I tuned in was like 7 o'clock. And then like by the time I got home, and like 8, 9 o'clock, they were still going on. So I'm thinking, wow, that could do. Obviously, people are home anyway. It's not like people are doing much, but at the same time, it was a good discussion that was happening. So but that's a shift, man. Yeah, so like I said, the people that are moderating the podcast, the rooms and stuff like that, it seems like some of the good ones, they know what they want. You know, it's nice, short and sweet. But some of the long ones, depending on what you're discussing, it could be on there for time. But I think for anyone going in there, you got to know what you want. Do you know what I mean? Like you can't just be, I don't know. It depends, isn't it? I'm not going to shoot anyone for going in there just because they want to laugh or whatever. It just depends, you know what I mean? But I think like any other thing, like social media, Instagram or whatever, you actually got to know why you're in there. Some people are actually there to build their brand and make a name for themselves. Some people are just on there to just, you know, play around, you know what I mean? But again, I saw on Twitter the other day, someone posted that Black Twitter made another app creator rich again, because you know what I mean, it's like, you know, I don't know, man.
I don't even know. I think what at home, innit? Like,
I don't think it's, you know,
what I mean? So
making. It's a bit harsh to say we made another what term can I use? Another white man rich. I think it's like the white man came with the idea, and everyone just used it, innit? Do you know what I mean?
I think it
Like-
could. It's just the same. Just like saying,
Yeah.
you always Twitter, Instagram. No one really says we've made another white man rich. It's just it's something good.
It's like the white
Everyone's
man had
using
the
it.
idea.
It's just like when House Party was about as well. When everyone
What happened to that?
House
The
Party.
first that was the first lockdown. But House Party was it was out before that.
Yeah, House Party was out.
It was out way before that, and I think it just kind of got
revived.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Do you know what? You know what I mean? I don't know. What do you think of it? Those of you that are on it.
I'm not personally on it. Whilst we're on the topic, I've got to ask. It's inevitable. There was something on there about like these rainbow parties.
I know where you're going with this.
Well, I don't know. I didn't. I saw it trending. What was it?
So
I
basically,
think it's definitely something to discuss though, because I get where I'm not going to name any names, but I get where they were going with it. It didn't necessarily turn out that way, but I think it's something worth discussing. Like, what do we think about that as a black business? Because this is what was going around, supporting black businesses and stuff like that. So if you're a black person and you've got a business, does that then mean that because your clients are black or your clientele is black, that you how can I say, you get some kind of level of comfort, or you're too familiar with your own people and you don't give them the service that they're paying for? Does it exclude you from giving great customer service because it's a black business? And I love supporting black businesses, but I think at the same time, if I'm giving somebody my money, I want to get the service that I'm paying for. But what do you guys think?
I'd say it's a thing where black people, well, the majority, I'll say, of black people don't really pay attention to things like customer service. So when the ones that do speak up, then it's like, whoa, like the business owner's like, God damn, I gotta do something here.
Yeah.
Gotta sort it.
Yeah. No, but that's the thing. I don't know, man. Neves, what are you telling me at the back there? What you're a bit quiet. What are you saying? What's your views on that?
I do believe that black people do care about customer service. You can't say not everyone does.
Do they?
Yes.
Do they?
Yes, 100%.
I think
customer service is a driving force to making a business run, if I'm honest with you.
Whoa. You just said they care about customer service.
Yeah.
You know what I think?
I don't think it's actually all of them. Some of them do, and then those ones that really and truly just care about money.
Yeah.
That's it.
So what? You'd rather someone
Do you know?
do your hair and then do it in a way where you're uncomfortable, but they do it really nice? Would you want to enjoy the whole process, the whole?
No. Do you know? I think I'm gonna be honest here. I'm all for supporting black businesses. Like, I love supporting black businesses, but I'm gonna be honest. The biggest downfall of black businesses is customer service.
Yeah, but she just said that they care about customer service.
I don't think. Okay. I'm gonna. There's some.
I want to enjoy my service. Do you understand? Because I'm coming out of wherever I'm coming out from. I want to go somewhere where it's peaceful. I don't want to go somewhere where there's loads of attitude, dirty looks, dirty salon. It's just horrible place to be in. I want to enjoy it.
For sure.
So, but then again, what was being said in the discussions, like were people talking about their bad experiences?
It was, I think that the main purpose of it was that for people to talk about their experience. But I mean, with that as well, I think there's a thin line, because if you're enticing people to talk about their bad experiences and stuff like that, then I don't know, like, you can't really control what people do.
Yeah, but I think, but then again, I get what you're saying. But with every business, though, you do, even with the best of the best, there is a time where you didn't get the service that you thought you was going to get. But businesses evolve. Businesses like always looking to improve. So I think for every single business that's out there, there is at least one business that's got I don't know, someone who went through a bad experience, regardless of what company it is. Do you know what I mean? So I think, and I saw it the other day, like they were saying that some of the stories were from like 2018. It's 2021 now, or should we say 2020? That's like a whole 2 years of learning. That's like a whole 2 years of improving yourself. Do you know what I mean? Like, for those of you that know me, I'm an MC. I'm an events host and stuff like that. When I first started, I used to go home and beat myself up because I would feel like I hadn't performed to the best of my ability. But as time went on, if I was really that rubbish, like I thought I was in certain events, the bookings wouldn't have doubled or tripled or quadrupled. Do you know what I mean? So I think every time you have a bad experience with a business, I think if it's happened once, and you've gone back again, you kind of got to compare, okay, have they grown since then? You can't just write off a whole business just based on one bad experience. That's what I personally think. Do you know what I mean?
Saying that says first impressions count.
Fair enough, but then again, that's. I don't know. I don't know if this applies to like a business. You know what I mean? It depends.
Yeah.
It depends. Like for someone like a hairdresser's, when I used to have my hair, I mean, I get what you're saying. Like I'll go to a barber's, and then if he gets my hair wrong, it depends, innit? It depends. But then, you know,
There's different though.
I think.
If I go somewhere and like my initial contact or my first impression is that I don't really like this place or I don't really feel comfortable, I don't think I'm going back. So I think that's where they were coming from in terms of like, personally, I had an experience with one of the makeup artists, and you know, I know that half of the things that people are saying is true. But I mean, I'm not the one for bashing anyway, so I'm not gonna bash somebody because I know that we're all trying to make something of our lives and stuff like that. And but even though the person who created it said that the intention wasn't
I saw that. Yeah.
But I think we've kind of got to be careful in terms of like if you're giving people that platform, you know, those people could leave a review. You know, like you can send the person a message. Listen, I didn't appreciate you know what happened at my appointment today, and you know things like that. I think those things. Whereas if it's constructive criticism, it's great. But whereas if people are focused on like tearing down the business or bashing the person, it doesn't really help because we're all trying to build something. Do you know what I mean? So it's
I think.
Sorry, but you said something about leaving the review there. But then what about those who are young? They were approached the MUA, but then like they wouldn't take it lightly.
Yeah, that's a thing. Like that's what you're saying. But this is again like we all travelled with an airline company where we was unhappy with their service. We've all been to a retail shop where we were unhappy with a certain level of customer service. But I think that's the thing. If people are building their brands, as long as they're looking to improve, like they can only learn from that. But I think it's a bit unfair though to go back and talk about a negative experience that happened 4 years ago. Yeah. I think that's unfair. If it was a recent
no, there was some
recent ones.
Recent ones. Okay.
Either way, whether recent or before, I think we kind of still need to, as long as it's constructive criticism, because I feel like you can criticize a business, you can talk about what they've done wrong, but if you feel like that business has potential to grow, you can tell them, I personally wasn't happy with the way you spoke to me or with the way you delivered. You took too long to reply to my email and things like that. And then help them improve. But then again, there is also a saying that obviously black businesses sometimes don't take criticism. They don't take it well. They don't.
It's just too much passer. Basically, just never go back again. And there's always someone out there that's for you.
No, do you know?
But if you're never gonna go back, then don't talk.
Like you gotta listen to the
You
people.
gotta listen to the people.
Because you gotta know what you're.
There's some people that won't listen to the people and they'll take it very, you know.
No, trust me, don't.
Like you can know what you're doing well, but you also gotta know what you're doing wrong as well.
Yeah.
But it's also a problem. Because these MUA, they usually tend to give good service, customer service to those who have a lot of followers.
Yeah, because they want something. But that's the thing. That's when it's wrong. That's wrong.
20K, 30K, they prioritize them.
That's wrong.
They tend to look at your following and then that's it.
I think though, I think with like for the makeup artist, I think there's a lesson here that you know you've got to be thick-skinned, man. It's not everything that's personal. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, Gucci, for example, yeah? Like, I know there was a time where everybody was like, yeah, let's boycott Gucci, blah, blah, blah. But, listen, you've got to be thick-skinned. Like, there's going to be people that are hating on you for no reason, but there's also people who are talking for a reason. So, I think as a business, it's kind of like each one of those reviews should encourage you to
do better,
what am I doing wrong here? Do you know what I mean? For example, you can't be doing people's makeup with your panties on. It's not professional.
There's people out there doing that.
There's people doing that.
With pants.
How? I can't picture it. I can't picture that.
I feel like, to me, it's like, I feel like some people probably feel like they need to own a shop for them to get to have good customer service. But to me, it's like, it starts, whether you have 2 clients, whether you have thousands of clients, customer service is so key to the point where you have to make those people feel like, no, I want to keep coming back. Even if it's you have a small room in your house or you do makeup or hair in your shed, you literally have to make people feel so welcome to the point where it's like, you may not do hair so well, but I'm just coming back because of how nice you are, and how welcoming you are. Because hospitality is key. People really have to feel welcomed when they come and receive a service from you, and that happens. We've all had bad experiences at some point, whether it is in retail or a restaurant or anything, but you would still go back there because you're like, oh, this place is very nice. I want to go there, even if it's just to go there to take pictures. Go back to use that place.
But it's mad because we all kind of like we all sort of have businesses here. Like you're a fitness instructor. So how would you feel if there was one of your clients that you was training, going out there saying she or he had a bad experience because of when you was training them, I don't know, you didn't push them enough, or you didn't deliver the service that they, you know what I mean? Like how you know what I mean? We all got a business.
You know what? I think everyone's first reaction you'll feel hot. You'll actually feel hot because you'll think that you'll feel hot because you're thinking that's me done. Like that's me done, man. Like that's
for real.
I'm actually done. But then how I would handle it is like if that person goes out and says whatever they're gonna say, I would, I try to approach them, nicely, personally, and say, you know what, I apologize for the experience that you had. What can I do to, better my service? Speak to that person, try to get them to kind of, explain to you, what went wrong, what went well. And, take kind of like, gotta take it.
I don't blame some of them sometimes because it's like there's two perceptions. There's two perceptions in it because there's the hairdresser or the MUA side, and there's also because there are some customers who just give you headache for no reason.
They
expect
so much.
Some girls,
for real.
I've heard stories of girls who go get their hair done because they don't have money to pay for that hair. They start causing a commotion.
For real.
For no reason. And then
get your money.
To me, that's just like and as a hairdresser or MUA or whatever you are, if you know that this client is a headache, just know that you've dealt with them once. Don't deal with them again.
What's that saying? Not all money is good money.
But you know what? While she was saying that, there's a saying that says people don't really remember what you said to them. They remember how you made them feel. You know what I'm saying? So obviously that's key to obviously our businesses. I think when we talk about black businesses and customer service, there's obviously the famous example of walking into a Caribbean shop and then again, exactly. That's a perfect example of it's not about how they speak to you, but how they make you feel with their food. Because their food is nice, you don't really remember, you don't really care about how they spoke to you and things like that. But more time you walk in there, it's like there's no hello. There's like, okay, are you ready to order? Like,
what you want? What you want?
When I have that, and they never have anything. They never have anything. But you're gonna keep going back because there was that one time. Even if you keep going back and they run out of mac and cheese and run out of chicken, but there was that one time you ate that mac and cheese because it was so nice once or twice. Regardless of how they spoke to you, you're going to keep coming back. And I think that's what's missing. People are running businesses and like Niv said, that it's really important and to really speak to your customers properly and they really care about that customer service. I think the only part I disagreed with Niv was the fact that she said a lot of black people care about customer service. I don't think they even pay attention to that. It's something that they need to start looking at because people don't really remember what you said to them. They remember how you made them feel. So if people are starting to feel like, you know what, you made, like for example me, I keep saying it, like when I was hosting, there was nights where I felt like I wasn't my best. I was under pressure. Do you know what I'm saying? I felt like, oh my God, I messed up so bad. Like my career could have been on the line. I remember, when I first started, like because I was so nervous, I would drink. And there was one time I got so waved, I got out of it. I almost messed up everything because I barely could remember anything. But I think once because you got to remember, when people come to you, you got to understand that they already see something in you. So they believe in you. When people are coming to you for a business or whatever, they already see something in you, that they believe in you. So it's now your job to actually be confident and deliver to the level where they're expecting you to deliver. Because if someone's coming to pay their money to you, even to ask to consider booking you for anything, they already respect you in a certain way. Do you know what I mean? They already respect you in a certain way. So you gotta you gotta just, step up, and you should learn how to talk to people and things like that. You know what I mean? Like that person, you know what I mean? Like black people need to just know how to, have a good customer service.
I think they genuinely think,
because you're black.
You look like
I
don't have to do the most. But you know what? I'm not gonna lie, like I walked into a shop where like I had an experience the other day, like talking about like Caribbean shop. I walked in the other day, man. I just wanted some mac and cheese. I was like, "Can I get some mac and cheese?" She was like, "You're Jamaican?" No, but I just want some mac and cheese. Like, is that alright? You know what I'm saying? But I feel like if you look like them, it's just comfort, innit? They just feel like, yeah.
Why do you have to be Jamaican to buy mac and cheese?
I don't know.
Yeah, that was a bit.
I've had that.
Your mac and cheese, let me see your ID.
Because I've heard of shops, like really popular shops and everything like that. When you read the reviews, people talking about they had to wait 30 minutes for a drink. That's crazy. A restaurant, people going.
But when the drink comes, though. You wait half an hour, but when the drink comes.
But then you're always going to remember how long.
If you wait for more than half an hour, you get free food or something. Is that true?
Well, that ain't running in any black business. You try that. Is that real?
I gotta check that.
For real.
But actually, fun fact: did you know you cannot get drunk in a pub?
What is it?
What?
You can't.
What do you mean?
It's against the law.
Why?
Because you can get fined.
Why don't give us some?
Then why is there so much? Yeah.
But that's why usually pub workers kick you out because they will be liable for that.
Or what? The company will be fined.
Customers cannot get drunk in a pub.
Oh yeah.
Who gets fined? The pub.
Double check that.
So what? They can lose their license.
Are you even coming? You said facts. You said fun facts.
I'll double check.
Google that right now. Hey, listen. We're gonna put that up. We're gonna put that up right there.
You're not giving drink in a pub if you can't.
Because there's actually no limit.
Enjoy yourself.
You get drunk in a restaurant then.
And these lot do 2 for 1 and that.
But restaurant drink.
Where'd you get that one from?
No, but you're meant to control your drink. Even though they're giving you 2 for 1, it doesn't mean get pissed.
That's a lot.
Oh, I'm gonna read it.
Your drink.
I'm gonna read it. I think this is straight off Google.
Yeah.
Straight facts. I'm spitting, dog. But did you know that being drunk is illegal in itself, even inside a pub? Section 12 of the Licensing Act, 1872, outlaws every person found drunk in any highway or other public place, whether a building or not, or on any licensed premises.
It makes because it's like you
licensed
they
premises.
do 2 for 1s, they do, but it doesn't mean they don't tell you get drunk because you should be able to control your
It
drink.
doesn't matter either way.
Either way, but what? That's mad.
You should know your limit. Actually, tell a lie.
That's crazy, yo.
Advertise. They do tell you know your limit. They tell you know your
Do they? I've never seen that. I've never seen that.
They say drink responsibly.
Drink responsibly.
No,
I think
Where'd you get it? I never seen that.
they do tell you know your limit.
1872
I
Act,
think
Section 12.
Whilst we're on the topic, I think Melanie should tell us about the time she nearly flew out the window.
December the 25th.
We say, control your drinks, people. That's what they say. Know your limits, man. Because no one, listen, I'm telling you, that feeling ain't funny. Like, I almost lost my business. I remember one booking, I was so nervous. I kept drinking this and that and the other. And by the end of the night, I slept in the car park, bro. Can you imagine? Big MC. Hey, listen. If this was now, and they posted it on the socials, that would have been me done. But from that day, I learned that, you know what I mean? Like, if I would have been done, because big MC like me, I was in the car park, finished, throwing up. To the fun of it, like my wife even left me, bruv. She left me. I had to get Uber home. Like she left me, bruv. I came with a car.
You can get prosecuted for that.
You know you can get prosecuted for that. Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. No. Listen. Anyway, like I think black businesses need to really think about how they make their customers feel. You know, you may necessarily not cook the best food or whatever, but just the fact that you make them feel. It's like barbershops, isn't it? Like so, some of us don't really necessarily always used to get the best trims. There were times where you think, what, 2 weeks ago, my trim was really loud. I don't know what happened today.
Talking of that, I want to talk about my experience, fam. No, I'm gonna talk about it. I was young, innit? I was young. Now I'm aware and stuff. But I was young. I went to
your seat in the bottom.
Not even that. I kid you not, I got a trim, It was a bit mad. I At the time, trims were £5, £5 to £7. It was like,
but it's like tripping. What's it? Trimming average.
I know where he's going with this one. You know,
average haircut's like what now? £20, £15.
yeah, something dumb like that. Even like
I don't miss out on nothing.
yeah. So
But back out this hat that was peak.
so here what? I step into the barber shop now. It's time to get my trim. So I'm getting trimmed. The trim comes to the end. I kid you not. You know when you get trimmed and obviously the barber dusts you off and everything, with a brush and mix it. I swear to you, the barber finished trimming my hair and he just took off the apron and he said, "Get up and go." I swear he didn't even dust me off or anything. So I had hair all over me.
I don't miss barbershops, man. It's all about when they used to. It's all about when they used to speak or like they finished eating and they used to. I used to blow.
That goes again. See what I mean? Customer service. I gave him a £5 and that was it.
Because you know because you probably been to other.
Yeah. Exactly. It's about how they made you feel.
I gave him a £5. That was it.
Do you know what's mad about that? It's the fact that you got to dust off the rest of it yourself.
Do you know what? I was there as well. He let us go home like that. So on your way home,
we're together.
Lifting your jumper to this one. That was it.
In saying that, actually, so that's one for the boys. So now, girls, would you? If you're going to get your braids done, how would you feel if the hairdresser was making you give the hair, or would you expect the hairdresser to give the hair themselves, so like braids, expressions? If they're asking you to hold it, to pass them the hair, to be giving them the hair.
Ideally, they're supposed to do that,
but then if they do that,
you got to do something.
No, you don't have to.
Nah, man. It's like I've gone to get a haircut.
Hold on. I don't think that's that. I don't think that one is that deep.
No, but that's why some of them.
Okay, but
them hairdressers have them.
Okay,
hooks now where they actually take it off themselves because who wants to sit there every minute?
But I've seen bare hairdressers give it to the customer.
You want to enjoy yourself.
But then again, that's where it goes about customer service. I don't think personally, I don't think that.
I think I don't know. I don't think that one is that deep. I think you're kind of helping them a little bit.
Yeah, but should you be helping them if you're paying the money? You're paying your money for a service.
Bro, it's like me going to get a trim and my barber's making me hold the clippers. Like,
hold this for a second.
Hold that.
Why not?
I haven't been in a barber shop for a time, but do they still do that thing where they just finish eating, especially African barbers, blood? They're finishing and they sweet hot breath. Obviously, my barber was Ghanaian at the time, innit? So obviously, like he just used to finish eating the stew and bro, man will come back and be. You know when he's using the blade to give you a shape up and he's going.
Wait, what's the average time on the hair?
Oh man!
I think if your barber's not cutting your hair, if your barber's cutting your hair for anything less than half an hour, you just know your trim's dead.
45 to an hour.
Yeah.
Like it's mad because you don't realize it's that.
Yeah.
Now
it makes sense. I used to think about it. Why is the haircut so expensive? It's like they're just charging what £7, £10 an hour, isn't it? Basically. Makes sense.
Right.
Makes sense. It's art.
Yeah,
it's art.
Yeah.
It's art.
Change.
Yeah, it's got to be art. If it's not art, then I don't know what your barber's doing.
In this day and age, if your barber's charging £5, run.
Why?
Run.
No, but it's undercutting the cost.
Nah, bro. Run.
Nah. What cost? The cost is.
That's 1 point that you
Doesn't know.
Points.
By the way, guys, English is free. School of English.
That's good. The Custis. Wow.
That's the Krampus.
That's a Krampus. I blame Krampus for that. That was crazy. That was crazy. But on the discussion of black people doing too much anyway, what do you lot think of that Paigey Cakey or saga and that saying a madness about? He basically said, in a nutshell, if you just eat your vegetables and that you'll be alright. I want to know what vegetables she's eating. Yeah.
Your star jumps.
I'm gonna read word for word.
Yeah. Just do your star jumps.
So give me a sec.
Boy. I heard that one's doing a madness. I heard people getting onto a hairline.
Brain cells went missing after that because that is actually mad.
What's she saying?
I'm trying to find it.
She's basically saying,
have
your greens.
Bear with me.
Boys, I don't know, man. I saw that going off on Twitter. Twitter is the place, you know. I don't think that's the best app ever made.
Twitter's a dangerous world.
I don't know how it's
It's
free.
a dangerous world, man. People should be
So I
paying.
found it. So it says, real talk, if you've got a problem with me, travelling, write a letter to Boris and tell him to close the borders. Until then, I'm going to live my best life. I'm not selfish. I just have different views on this whole pandemic. And my key to not catching COVID is maintaining a healthy lifestyle, eating good, lots of vegetables, working out and not eating junk and drinking loads of water. I've been tested several times and I'm fine. I don't get ill and I'm not going to get ill. I know this. And then she adds to it, and no, I'm not taking the vaccine. The last vaccine I ever took was when I was a baby, and that was because I had no say in what was going on. However, I'm still fine and I never get ill.
I'm gonna write on my notes.
The vaccine,
Shout out the vegans.
I think a lot of us have
Eat
said
your
that
veg.
vaccine thing.
She said that.
She's not vegan.
Shout out the
There's
vegans.
man out there that are healthier
it's
than
the
you.
eat the
though.
vegetables
What makes
for
you
me
healthier than
because
everyone else?
that is crazy.
But man, I've seen healthy guys drop dead.
That's it,
Like it's
bro.
nothing. Like, I mean, I think for me, my point on this, I don't know how everyone else feels. Everyone's entitled to their opinions. Everyone can say what they can say. But in this world of freedom of speech, I think we've got to be mindful with what we say and be considerate about other people's, should I say, feelings as well. Because end of the day, we know there's a particular, there's some topics in this day and age that we know we can't, as much as we would like to share our opinions in it, we just know we can't because out of respect of what other people feel, and obviously you just don't want the smoke because when they start retaliating, it's long. Do you know what I mean? So I think in this, talking about the pandemic, I think talking about the whole COVID thing, I think before we can even talk about the people passing away, what about the people working 13-hour shifts, just making sure that the A&E is running?
Because it's like,
you know what I mean? Like people, before we could even think about the people dying, what about those who are trying to keep other people alive, man? Out of respect for those people, someone's leaving their house, you know, to just go and, you know, do 13-hour shifts. Listen, in this day and age, in this life, we all have different walks. Some people make money doing what they love, their passion, you know, rapping or whatever. In the case of Paigey, like, I think in the world of freedom of speech, we just still need to consider other people's feelings in this because it's a very sensitive topic. People have lost their loved ones. People are losing their loved ones, so they're just trying to recover from losing their loved ones. People are, you know, people are exposed to losing their loved one, meaning when your mum or dad or your auntie, uncle, sister, brother leaves every day to go and do that shift in A&E in the COVID ward, you don't know if they, you know, they're going to come back, but you don't know how long they're going to stay alive for because, you know, you catch that thing depending on how your body responds to it. You're gone within a week, 2 weeks, 2 days, whatever. So I think, I don't know, man, all well and good to eat your veg. By the way, I need to know what veg she's eating because, you know what I mean? She needs to share. Because I know.
Mario.
Now listen, lads, ram, lemon and ginger. I mean,
it's like what we said earlier, innit? You really need to be considerate about what you're saying. You're allowed to voice your opinion, but at the end of the day, for most people, you know, like you watch the news and like it's like 1,000 people have died today. To some people, that's just a number. But to some people, that's their grandparent, their mum, their dad, their sister, their brother. So you've really got to be careful in what you're saying. Like at the end of the day, I don't even understand it. Like if you don't agree with it, I think it's best that you keep it to yourself.
Leave it alone, innit?
There's a lot of people. I personally don't speak on topics that I don't know anything about.
Topics that you don't understand
Topics that I don't even understand. And to be honest, this COVID thing, I don't think any of us have a real understanding of what it actually is. So unless you're actually a medical expert, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear you coming on the internet telling people don't take the vaccine because blah, 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 blah. Because personally, I don't think it would take a vaccine for the government to kill us off, innit? But
but people are saying it's that 5G, yo.
Listen, I ain't even got
It's the Krampus. It's the Krampus. People saying it's that 5G.
Yeah, I think, but on a serious note, I think we've really got to be careful about what you're posting and stuff like that. Whereas you're healthy and you're well and stuff like that, the next person's just lost their mum and dad, you know? Like, is it really worth it to go to Dubai because you're bored at home. We would all love to be at a beach right now, but I think we should really be considerate.
Yeah.
Like, comments like that is what's wrong with society.
Yeah.
It's selfish. I think it's just completely selfish. There's no two ways about it. Let's call it spade a spade. It's
square, and spade, a circle.
Like, that's on the radio actually, which says that just because you may not have it, you don't know who you're going to carry.
Exactly.
I mean, really be careful.
Yeah.
Be considerate of what you're posting, what you're saying. Be careful where you're going, because you never know what you're carrying.
That party ain't worth it, guys.
Yeah. No, but you know what? By all means, like, you know what? It's like Unique said, yeah. It's like, if you're gonna go, like for example, no one's gonna stop her from going to Dubai if she wants to go to Dubai. It's her money, it's her whatever. If you're gonna put your life at risk, put your life at risk. You know what I mean? There's so many things that we would like to share our opinions on that we just think it's really not worth it. And you like just pick your battles, man. And I think right now the whole pandemic and the whole COVID-19, everything like that is a really sensitive subject, and I think we need to really be considerate towards other people, and then, you know, we need to just be mindful. Do you know what I mean? Pay our respect, because, you know, she's an artist, right? She may have some of her fans that have lost loved ones. Do you know what I mean? How would they feel about that? And you can't come around and say, I don't care.
This your artist?
No, I mean,
this your artist?
You know what I mean? So that one there, I'd just like to advise everyone out there, man, just, you know, be mindful about the stuff that you're saying, because like it's not worth it, man. Like, in terms of, like, I don't know, man. What I'd like to say is, like, we all have our opinions, and however you feel about the pandemic, COVID, and the vaccine and whatever, just be mindful in it, because some people are really, and I know people that have taken the vaccine and they're fine. Do you know what I mean? It's not everyone that's dying. You know what I mean? So, but it's not my place to start saying go take it or not take it. But all I can say is just be mindful, because it's a sensitive topic. You know what I mean? Like, you know, they're trying to kill us, man. It's the Krampus, man. It's that 5G, and all the man there that talk about 5G, talking about 5G, but they got Wi-Fi in their house and using a microwave and have an iPhone. It's so crazy, man. It's so crazy. But no, on a serious note, man. On a serious note, like, you know, this whole thing has been crazy. But yeah, man. But this has been a good conversation, man. Like, how you guys, you know, again, obviously we're here every week. You know what I mean? Like, we're just gonna keep it going. We're just gonna keep it carrying on. Do you know what I mean? But personally, like, I'd just like to say, yeah, man, I look forward to this journey here. It's going to be a beautiful journey, and every week we link up, and obviously I pray that things go back to normal ASAP, so that we can, you know, have our guests here and stuff like that. Because I don't know, I like the virtual world, but I'm not really a fan of talking to people through, like, I don't know, especially guests and stuff like that. With what we're trying to do, the vibe's correct. We're having a laugh and stuff like that, and then trying to banter through Zoom and that.
People's facial expressions.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, you're on mute.
Hey, bro, check your mic.
Hey, you're on mute. Do you know what I mean? It's just not the same, man. It's just not the same, you know what I mean? But yeah, man. But yeah, what you saying, bro? Like, I see you got a business today. You got plug yourself. Plug yourself, man. Plug yourself. Plug yourself. You got them hoodies. You got them hoodies coming out.
Yeah, no, I got my own business. You know, just starting up. It's called Cuts Apparel.
Right there.
Yes, sir.
It's a clothing brand, obviously, as you know.
Yeah.
It's just really, it's something I've been wanting to do for a long time.
Yeah.
So now I'm really, you know,
pushing
it. I got merch coming out soon.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully next couple of weeks, 2 weeks maybe.
Sweet.
You know, 2 things coming out.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, follow it.
Yeah.
Check it. Hope you like
and
it.
that's really at the back of making the most out of a situation, because a lot of people are at home right now, and then like thinking, oh, pandemic, I'm going to wait for everything to go back to normal, and then I'm going to get it going. But obviously, like, do you believe in that? Like, for example, I think now's the time. People at home, people have time. People have spare cash, so they want to spend. You know what I mean? Some people want to save, but some people thinking, I'm bored. Like, I'm just going to buy this hoodie. I'm going to buy this that. I'm going to sign up to this. I'm going to sign. So now's the time, guys. So don't wait. Don't wait, man. What you saying, PT guy, man? What you telling me? What services you got? Because someone like me, I've been trying to lose this weight for 12 years. God.
Yeah. As you don't know, I'm a PT.
Yeah.
PT or cabs underscore.
Cabs
Cabs underscore fit on the Instagram for daily health and fitness tips.
Mm.
So, I hold a sport and exercise science degree, so
Woo!
I know my stuff.
You said
Somebody that went to skill.
he went to skill. Man said he
skill.
Higher education.
He went to skill when he got the skill.
Bachelor's.
When you say you just didn't do that level 3 thing, you got the
No. I just didn't do I just didn't do the level 3.
So what other qualifications do you have
I've got
under your belt? Go on.
I hold a bachelor's degree in sport and exercise science.
Yes.
Obviously I'm a level 3 personal trainer.
Personal trainer is a bachelor degree. On the back of that, when everyone plugs themselves, I'm gonna come back to the degrees thing anyway. But on the back of that, you got
So during this pandemic.
Yeah,
a lot of people are getting a bit.
Yeah,
you might get lazy. Understand?
Nah, you might.
Yeah, I'm getting lazy myself. It's just that your energy's getting drained. You don't feel like doing anything. Even the things you love, you're finding it difficult to do.
You still got those abs?
You
got those abs?
I got the abs. I got them there. Yeah, but yeah. So for those who are looking to get fit, no matter the level, whether you're an athlete or whether you're looking to start out your fitness journey,
for real.
On my Instagram, please give me a DM. And we'll just take.
Man, say please. Man, like please.
I'm dying for it. I'm begging for it. Please. Yeah, but also make sure you check out my YouTube as well, Cabs Fit as well.
The YouTube,
on the YouTube for workout videos.
As well.
Yeah, man, that's me really.
Yeah, for real. What's that unique, man? What you tell us? What you do, man? What you do? Yeah.
No, man. I do a little makeup thing here and there. I'm on YouTube as well.
Don't end up on Clubhouse.
Don't end up on Clubhouse. For real.
No, so I'm Unique K on YouTube. Check out my content. Got some exciting stuff over there. As well. So please do check it out. Yeah, man. Let's do this thing. Let's make the money.
There's me the monies.
It's not just Amazon. That's
there's me the money.
Don't give it to Amazon.
Give it to her.
Give it to Amazon.
Let's get this money.
Whoa. We're moving on, man.
Amazon's actually making money.
Yeah. But that's you know what? On the back of that, you know what I mean? Like the guy deserves his coins, man. Like the guy's been grinding for how long? I put a post on my Instagram the other day, and I was just there thinking, you know what? Everyone that's sort of rich today or successful, because obviously success is subjective, innit? It depends on how you look at it. But when we're talking about financial success and those are billionaires and trillionaires or whatever in the likes of Amazon, bro, they've been grinding for no less than 5 to 10 years. The minimum is like, if you look at the journey, 5 to 10 years. Even artists and anything like that, when you look at do you know what I mean? That they've been working on their craft for such a long time that now is the time where they're just reaping the fruits of their labor. So, you know what I mean? You got to be consistent. A lot of people today think they can just, wake up and have overnight success. Yes, there's the odd one here and there, but even when you look at the overnight success stories, if you look at their history, they have been grinding for a long time. So I'm gonna say it's like it takes obviously a journey of 1,000 miles starts somewhere, innit? It's got to start with 1 mile, 2 miles, 3 miles, and eventually get there. So you just got to start, even if it means that at the start you're not going to be getting the reaction and the feedback that you want. But as you keep being consistent, people are going to be, keep giving the people what they want, understanding what the needs are. Someone's watching and someone going back into it, man. Do you know what I mean? Don't give up and just don't wait for it to just come back to. Yeah. Anyway, man, let's go back to the plug. Yeah, let's go, Mimi, man. What you do, man?
Well, I do hair, but being a bit low.
Another subject for the clubhouse. Another subject for the clubhouse.
But yeah, man. I do hair.
What's your ad?
I do hair. Bell _musing. Yeah. But been a bit low.
Sound Japanese.
Been a bit low. But that's what I do.
Word.
That's what I do, and yeah.
All right, man. Where we going back, man? We're going back to
trying to get your hair laid.
Trying to get those laid, man. Trying to look like Michelle Obama. And you know what? I must be the. No. I must be the only one that thought. Okay, I seriously must have been the only one. I must have been the only one that looked at it and thought.
What, Michelle?
Yeah, I must have been the only one that looked at it and thought.
No, she looked.
Yeah, like
She looked good.
I saw the picture and I was like, okay, like I don't know.
Credit to the hairstylist. Credit to the hairstylist.
I don't know, man. Like the burgundy thing, I was like,
Nothing that wild me.
I don't know, man. Everyone was just Michelle. I don't know, like she was
Just Michelle.
She looks okay.
Yeah, but Bell Mujing, Bell_Mujing on the Insta.
Yeah, word.
Check it out.
Valentine is coming up.
Valentine. Tell you, even in this backward mode, you can do something. So only your man say it's a pandemic.
All right. So let's keep it moving. All right. So we got obviously on the educational side because knowledge is key. So what you got, man? We got to empower the young people, the next generation. Nivs, what are you telling us, man? What you got?
So I am a teacher.
We love it.
She got that QTS.
For several years, and I'm here to help you. I know homeschooling can be quite difficult for you and your child. So I'm that mediator between you and your child.
Mediator. Bloody hell.
I
ain't heard that one.
Teaching them what's on, Class Dojo, teaching them what they need to learn, basically, with that patience, I'm there to help them.
Yeah.
What's your context, man? What's your context?
Fantastic.
What's your context?
So my Instagram is...
Or if you have an email, people can contact you or something.
My Instagram is Nivs.
How we spell it, man? We're gonna get on the screen anyway.
Get up on the screen.
Yeah, and over there they can find your details.
Yes.
All right, well.
So you just give her
Please
DM me.
shout out Tom.
Because especially during this lockdown, a lot of parents are losing their hair. It's not easy.
Shout out Tom Mucci, man.
Have actually given up on their children.
It's really not easy.
I was gonna say on the subject of please and pleaser, shout out Tom Mucci, man. This guy, he needs to bring back those skits, man. He was the funniest guy. Man, like pleaser, he was the funniest guy. Family, yeah, he bags. Are you me attack? Yeah, it goes up. Yeah, are you that? Are you me attack? Anyway, on the subject of health and nutrition, we got the one and only by the table, man. What you telling us?
She
man?
might just make you fat, goddamn. She might just make you slim.
She the feeder.
She a feeder.
Well, we all love food anyway.
Yeah.
But,
We do.
I've got a little food business that just started.
Not little.
It's not little, it's big.
Well, it's
It's
gonna,
got
by
lit.
God's grace.
And
By
then
God's
you
grace,
have
we're gonna get
to
there.
manifest
Manifest
it.
it.
It will get big.
Yeah.
It's food business. So we're on Instagram. So you can follow us, Bella Table, and you can place your order. DM me if
What do you
you
make?
everything.
Like
Everything you want. We do.
Anything you want, you can do. Anything
All
you
of that
want.
good
You don't have to be Jamaican for that.
all of that good stuff. We
You
do
don't have to be
baba
Jamaican.
and all of that.
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. If you want pack of the lunch,
You can
you
do
got pack of the
prawns.
lunch there as well. You can.
Anything,
so
anything.
If you want to place your order, follow us on Instagram, Bella Table,
Bella Table.
and we'll make you happy.
Please DM them. Please.
Please
DM them.
Yeah, man.
We like food. We like enjoyment.
But yeah, man. Listen up, man. It's been a pleasure, man. It's been a pleasure. Myself, Randy Rans.
Hey, Big Jono.
Amini.
It's GK. And we got the free hitters that joined us.
We've got Reina Mimi.
Nivs.
Bella Lee.
Yeah, man, for real. And this was
Be my guest.
Yeah, man, for real. Hey, make sure you hit that subscribe button and you hit the notification. And we're back on your screens every week.
And
So yeah, man.
Subscribe.
Hey, that's key, man.
Hit that goddamn bell so you never miss a podcast.
Hey, you never miss a podcast, yeah?
So you never miss a podcast.
Yeah, listen, we're here. Bella Lee, what you say? Next time we're going to have some food or what, man? The people got to see what you're working with, man.
Yeah, why not?
Yes. Oh, yeah, word up. We're going to wrap this up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like also anybody who would like to, I don't know, if you got something that you want us to try. I don't know, business.
Yeah.
Please, reach out to
Yeah.
us.
Even topics as well, like, we like just DM us if there's a particular thing that you want us to touch on
For sure.
and you want us to discuss, just send it to us on the DM, and obviously the more the merrier, and then we'll just cover it and as we go along. So the socials and everything's on there on your screens. So yeah, man, it's even in the description. So if there's anything like Unique said, any products you want us to try, any hats, any clothing brands, anything, just hit us up. We're here to collaborate. And also, more importantly, if there's any topics that you want us to touch on, just hit us up, man. We're here. We're on your screens weekly. And yeah, man, we're bringing entertainment, we're bringing education, and we're bringing knowledge and what you name it. Yeah, that one's key, you know.
Look after yourself.
Yeah. In this whole pandemic,
looking after yourself, man. But add one more thing about plugging. I'm gonna plug myself again.
Yeah, bro.
For those who are not on socials, obviously you can email me as well. Or at cabsfit.com.
Bro.
You can email me for those who are not on socials. For those who are more professional.
Yeah. Don't email. I feel like everyone plugged themselves but me, man. But listen, my name is Randy Rands, and I'm on the socials like that. Randy Rands with 2 Z's, and I'm a presenter, host, event host. And I've been on your screens for some of the. In fact, I've had the pleasure of hosting amazing events and weddings. Oh man, I missed that, man. I'm telling you, I missed that. So when you think about getting married, man, in the near future, if you have an event you like to cover and you're looking for someone to just make everyone feel comfortable and everyone feel at home, I'm your man. You can hit me up on the DM. Again, for the more professional, is randy.cabson@gmail.com. Yeah, man, we're here. We're all professionals anyway, and I'm also an educator. I'm in education, so I inspire the next generation and getting them ready for the future. And I love both things. I love what I do. And some people always ask me, man, well, if I had to choose, man, it'll be a tough choice. But yeah, we're here living our purpose and doing what we got to do, man. So yeah, shout out to everybody, man, for subscribing. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like, follow on Instagram, and interact with us, you know what I mean? And give us feedback as well. What did you make of the first episode, and what do you want to see on the next episode? So, man, it's been a pleasure from everybody here in the house. We are signing out, man.
So I'll say a fun fact that everyone's taking home today is don't get pissed in a pub.
That one there.
Prosecuted for that.
Knowledge is key, man. Hey, listen. Yeah, man.
Health is wealth.
Health is wealth. Yeah, you already know what it is. Listen, bless up, people. We see you shortly, man. Bless. Peace out. A-time there.